New tonight in Consumer 10, saving you money to help your future. Well, the dream of homeownership can seem hard to achieve these days, but tonight, 10 TV's Colin Dorsey is looking into how much it actually costs and what your options are to make that dream a reality. Colin?
Yeah, Yolanda, according to brokerage firm Zoocasa, if you saved up the entire average rent payment in Columbus for the last 5 years, you'd have around $70,000, and that's just a little more than enough to make a 20% down payment on a $325,000 home here. Now, don't lose all hope, though. One realtor I talked with says there are other options out there to help you plant a solid When we're looking at starter homes costing $250,000, that's a sizable down payment.
I think when I got my license, affordable house was considered like 180, 190, and now we're up in the 270, 280 range.
Sean Simpson has been selling houses in Central Ohio for years. He's become well accustomed to helping potential buyers come up with cash to turn in for the keys.
We're seeing more 5 to 10% down now than we see the large 20%.
He says 20% isn't a magic number. Down payments can be a lot lower with the right programs. VA loans, first-time homebuyer programs, and mortgages through the Ohio Housing Finance Agency are just a few of the options.
It is important to educate yourself. The biggest mistake I see home buyers make is they don't plan ahead, whether that be through the down payment or just figuring out what it is.
Do you think a lot of people just throw their hands up and say, I can't get to 20% and think home ownership is out of reach?
Absolutely. I think that happens a lot.
Michael Mundy with eXp Realty is another Columbus area realtor. He says the Zoocasa findings are really more of a reflection of how expensive rents are in Central Ohio.
They're paying their rent that in a lot of cases is similar to a mortgage payment. They're not getting any of the upside in terms of, equity.
Both say it's about planning ahead, even a couple years ahead, to start saving and finding programs to help you get your home.
I wouldn't go buy stocks without researching. My insurance tech wouldn't go buy a house without doing the same.
So how do other nearby cities compare? If you're looking at Cleveland, it's actually a better deal to buy, and that's because the average rent payment over 5 years would put you $20,000 ahead of a 20% down payment for an average house. Now, if you went over to Pittsburgh, you'd actually have enough for a 40% down payment. Now, in the end, it's about doing your research and deciding if renting or buying is right for you. Reporting in studio, Colin Dorsey, 10 TV News.